Hi, everyone. This is Brian, and we're going to talk about a scary topic today, technical debt, and how it applies to Salesforce automation. Now, some of you might have heard of the impending end of life support for workflows at the end of the year. What does that mean? Let's talk about that. First of all, if you have an org that's over 3 years old, this might apply to you. Let's take a quick history lesson. We're going to start with 2008, the advent of workflow rules. They were great. When something happens, you do something. Pretty simple. So whether it's adding tasks, creating emails. Now imagine you had an opportunity that after it was sitting in a stage for a while, you want to create a task. Well, that's a great way to use it. Now back then, pretty reliant on Apex for just about everything other than those things. 2014, we have Process Builder, big improvement. Here you can take the concept of the action and sequence it out, and you can do more like create records and call out Apex methods. Much improved, still relying on Apex for a lot of things. 2021, bam, flows come in. This is more of a development tool than anything, really. You can do everything I described, plus query and loop and have screens, which results in less reliance on Apex, which is a really nice thing. Now you might think, okay, interesting history lesson, Brian. What does this mean to me? Well, first of all, Flow is the building block of all the new products, Agentforce, Salesforce foundations. So you want to make sure you're living in that world, not the past. Another thing is from an execution perspective. Imagine if there's a record that needs to get updated and it's getting updated by Flow, Process Builder, and Workflow rules at the same time. That causes conflicts. Also, imagine you have a core business process that's reliant on the old automation. What happens next year when you want to make a big change? That could be a problem. And then finally, of course, there's a reliance on that good old Apex. Well, Flow can take care of that. So that's a lot of debt that you can get rid of. So what's my recommendation? Here's what we're going to do. I would say inventory your automations. See what you have. Open up the hood and see what you have. Then based on that, plan your migration strategy. Now, give that enough time. There are some great tools that can convert over to Flow, but you want to be mindful of making sure that you've optimized those efficiently. Recreate those automations in a sandbox, play with them and test them, and finally, deactivate those old automations. So my suggestion to you is this year, 2025, take care of that old technical debt with automations and jump into Flow so you're ready for it the next year.